Hey y'all, hope you're doing amazing. This is Brandon Renas here. So I had the pleasure of watching the debate tonight between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And the reason I say it was an absolute pleasure was because I had the luxury of watching it while I was driving between North Dakota and Washington State. Thankfully, there's really bad cell coverage between that drive, and I lost signal multiple times, so I didn't have to listen to the entire thing. It was that terrible. Gary Johnson, Jill Stein, I've got some really good news for you guys. This was the biggest softball in the history of politics for you guys to actually have a chance of getting elected. Spend every last penny you have, every dime, every single possible way of advertising. This is where you blow your load. You do everything in your power to get elected right now, because this is going to be the best opportunity to get disgusted voters from both Hillary's side and Donald Trump's side. It was horrible. You had Donald Trump, his typical self, bullying, talking, interrupting, getting asked direct questions, interrupting the moderator multiple times, not answering questions that he was asked. He still had some shining moments. He still had some great one-liners, but in general, it was horrible. Then you have Hillary Clinton, a complete crook, smooth, polished politician who is exactly what has put our country into the situation it's at. It was depressing. It was saddening. It was so frustrating to watch and to listen. And I think any normal person who has critical thinking left that debate saddened that our country is in the state it is in. Again, this is the softball Gary Johnson and Jill Stein should be looking for. This should be where you guys go completely all out trying to get followers. And as for us that are basic average Americans looking at these debates, all I have to say is this has proven how completely corrupt, horrible, and disgusting our two-party system has become. We are looking at Hillary Clinton, the absolute epitome of a disaster that our political system is. And then we have Donald Trump, who is such a disaster of a human being. He's disrespectful. I don't even have words to describe him. He's just a idiotic, loudmouth, cocky human being who is what people are willing to vote for because they are so desperately sick of people like Hillary Clinton. That is what our country has become. And it is up to us as American citizens to start uniting behind people who actually have a decent amount of credibility. Absolutely, Jill Stein has a ton of flaws. Absolutely, Gary Johnson has a ton of flaws. But at least they are normal human beings. If we are voting for either one of those two guys or gals, Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, we are part of the problem, and that is what it's coming down to. I am not here endorsing Jill Stein or Gary Johnson, but I am here saying that they are both 100 times better than those two options, and they are at least normal human beings. They are going to be having failures with their policies. They're going to have issues. They're not going to be 100% correct on a lot of issues. In fact, they're going to be wrong on a lot of issues. But at least they are not complete career politicians, and at least they are not complete baboons who are so full of themselves they can't even see how to fix problems in our country. Let's start uniting over fixing issues, not uniting over how one Republican is slightly better than a Democrat or how a Democrat is slightly better than a corrupt Republican. This insanity has got to end. We need to start uniting and working on fixing our country. This is Brandon Renas, and I am signing out. Let's unite. Peace out, guys.